giving jobs.
Yeah,
There are
I
other
agree with the
skills,
point that
for
you're
which
making.
people are being
Logistically
employed.
also, a lot of companies would want local hires because they won't want to indulge themselves in relocation charges, so on and so forth. But it shouldn't cross that line where there is discrimination to others who are not from that particular state. Chocko, this is where I want to bring you in. I find it very difficult to believe that if this proposal actually goes through, why would somebody actually want to invest in a state like Karnataka, which takes a lot of pride in calling itself the IT hub, comparisons being made to Silicon City? Why would companies want to take that risk that if we don't hire locals, we'll actually have a penalty upon us?
Very true. So especially if you look at it from a post-COVID perspective,
absolutely, where you already have companies who want to cut down on costs like infrastructure and others, why would they want to indulge themselves in another problem?
Yeah, so the new philosophy is to be closer to where talent is. So we need to create talent and then make companies come forward for the talent and not just, Kannada is a great concept. In order to develop culture and all those things is absolutely needed. But there is a push and a pull technology, right? So right now it seems to be like, Kannada is being pushed to people. When you push something like that, then people start worrying, because if you look at the Language Enforcement Directorate, that is there in the legislation, enforcement. So no one likes to be in an enforced state. But instead of that, if you made it a draw culture and you created movies for kids to go watch and make the Kannada pride there, learn about Kempagoda, Rani Chennamma, whatever, these are great historic lessons, and which the government should maybe develop movies or something. Because let's not forget, Bangalore is the America of India. So again, I'm trying to reinforce that. Bangalore is the America of India. What is America? America is migrants around the world which have created America.
True.
Bangalore is a set of migrants who have come across and set up Bangalore. So we shouldn't push people. Bangalore has been a magnet, and it should continue to be a magnet of talent across India and across the world.
Correct.
That is the reason
Vishwa,
why
respond to the point that Chocko is making, and he's actually making a very relevant point, that the identity Karnataka has today is because of the workforce that has been created by migrants from across the country. Won't you be actually tampering the identity and what Karnataka represents, at least as far as the job space is concerned, when this proposal goes through?
See, please do understand, it's not only migrants, even the locals. Today Bangalore has more than 40 to 50 unicorns. The most of the promoters of those unicorns and the most of the promoters of the big startups are Kannadigas and locals. So it's not that only migrants have created a brand Bangalore, please. Okay, so don't make that statement. The local Kannadigas are also in the past. Take MD5 himself, he himself was a Kannadiga who built such an empire, who was part of building Infosys. So he himself was a Kannadiga. Come on, so don't make the statement that, only because of migrants only Bangalore have built.
But are you denying the fact that migrants haven't contributed? That will be quite an unfortunate statement, because as I said, we take pride in the fact that people from across different parts of the country can actually have a job opportunity. When you say that there will be a penalty for companies, they'll be stripped off of incentives and SOPs, isn't that a bit harsh?
No, absolutely. So don't take my statement around. I was very clear, okay? I was very clear that, the more than migrants, even locals have also contributed too much to the development of Karnataka or Bangalore, okay? So as I said in my first comment when the opening of the debate, Kannada will be added as an additional requirement. It's not that, only based on their Kannada curriculum or their Kannada language only the job will be given. Come on. It's not possible for anybody for that matter across India. If I go to Tamil Nadu or go to Maharashtra, only Marathi is that criteria, then it's very difficult for that particular city to survive. That kind of law we are not making over here. But at the same time, I'm very much surprised that the Congress spokesperson, where own leaders openly supported in favor of Sarojini Mahishi report implementation in the Karnataka, and coming here and speaking only about the skill development.
Lavanya, I'm running out of time, so I'll give you the final word. The criticism coming in is that today, just because you're in the opposition, you're actually criticizing this move.
Sarojini Mahishi report also says people who have stayed in Karnataka for 10 years are considered as Kannadigas.
I think you have forgotten that very important point. Having said that, I will reiterate, when you start bringing out policies like this, it challenges the very idea of what this nation should be, and where you're challenging people's right to choose where they can work and what work they can choose. So if you are denying opportunities for people who come from other parts of the world or India to Bangalore, then what happens to Bangaloreans? What happens if every state starts saying the same thing? What happens if every nation starts saying, hey, you know what, the jobs first priority goes only to our people? The priority should be right now enhancing the skills of youth in Karnataka, ensuring that the Kannada schools have enough funding to ensure that the Kannada schools are run properly, not shut down. Look at the number of schools that are being shut down. Look at the scam that is happening in the teachers' recruitment. Look at the number of schools.
So I think
that
the
do not
question
have
that the
good
opposition
teachers.
is raising is, will this in fact open a Pandora's box? Will we actually see many other states follow suit as well? Unfortunately, completely run out of time. I appreciate all our guests joining us this evening.